Hey everybody, welcome to the Blog and Grill. I'm your host Doug. Today with your video blog for July 20th, 2011. This is our second blog of the week. We got a good show for you today. Not too much going on in the sports world, so the lineup is we got the NFL Lockout update. We got four baseball shout-outs to four people/teams that are doing good things. And then we're going to have some iPod time to end off the show. So here we go. Let's get to it. NFL Lockout update. The NFL Lockout is nearing its end, supposedly. The plaintiffs in the Brady versus the NFL case probably will not get compensation for what they want. The players are scheduled. The NFL Players Association will vote on the projected collective bargaining agreement this afternoon, coming up soon, probably around the 4 o'clock hour. So, guess there'll be news there, just depending on what they're going to do. And then tomorrow, the NFL owners will all meet in Atlanta, and they will vote on the agreement then. So we could have a settled labor stoppage by the end of tomorrow, which would put players in facilities on Friday, get them to training camp near on time, I would say. Some probably start training camp early to mid next week. So that's what's going on the labor front. This morning it wasn't looking as positive. The NFL Players Association president Kevin Mawawe said that he wasn't sure. He said people were kind of putting the cart before the horse. They weren't as close as they thought they were, but now after some talk this afternoon, the Players Association will vote on the collective bargaining agreement, and all they need is a majority. The owners will need a 75% majority to ratify their agreement. So they need 24 out of 32 to pass that agreement. So that's all we got for the NFL Lockout now. We'll probably have more on our Friday edition. We'll talk about what we're going to do on Friday following our shout-outs. Now we got shout-out time. I overlooked this team when I was doing my Love of the Week last week, but now we'll talk about them. The Texas Rangers are now on a 12-game win streak. During this win streak, they've pitched to the tune of a .33 ERA in their last 6 games. That's what they've pitched to. They've had 4 shutouts in their last 6 games. They're playing really well. They're not playing against marquee opponents, though. I mean, I believe 2 of those 6 shutouts came against the Seattle Mariners, which don't score runs. I believe they're in the lower percentile of scoring runs per game in the major leagues. So not too impressive. But still, Texas Rangers are getting it done. 12-game win streak. They're 5 games ahead of the Angels in the West. My bad. Now, my second shout-out is to the number 1 play on SportsCenter's top 10 plays today, Victor Martinez. I'm going to describe the play, but it's not even going to come close to what it was. I mean, you got to check this out on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube if you looked up. I'll try to post a link, but if I can't post a link, just look up Victor Martinez SportsCenter top plays. Look for one from yesterday. He was coming around first. He's pretty slow. It was just a ball hit down the foul line. Comes around first, around second, around third. Ball beats him to home. He doesn't slide. He kind of walks past the catcher. Then he comes back, plays a little hand trick on the guy, and touches home plate in front of Suzuki, and he's safe. It's quite a play to watch. It's funny. Check it out. I think you'll like it. So that's my second shout-out. Third shout-out of the day is going to the San Francisco Giants event staff. Last night during the game, a pitch from Madison Bumgarner was fouled off up into the third base 200 level seats, like midway up, not quite upper deck, they're middle level. And a lady, ball's kind of rolling around, little kid went for it. She was pretty liquored up. Lady picks up the ball and she's like rubbing it in the kid's face. So while she's rubbing it in his face, he's pouting, feeling real sad, doesn't even know why. His dad's kind of mad that the lady stole the ball from him. But then the San Francisco Giants event staff comes over, gives the kid a ball. Thumbs up to them, making a kid's day, keeping customers too. That looks good for their team. So that's interesting. And now finally, my number 4 is the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are now a game and a half up. We'll talk about them in iPod time. They're playing right now. They're a game and a half up, I believe, in the National League. At least a game in the National League. They're just playing well. They got to 51 wins yesterday. They got 51 wins. They're playing well. Second shutout in a row last night. Clint Hurdle's got them playing good ball. Their starting pitching's good. Bullpen's solid. Joel Hanrahan yet to blow a save. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx to that guy. He's a good guy. So he's yet to blow a save. Bullpen's good. Andrew McCutchen's really hitting the ball. Their young guys are playing well. We're going to talk more about them on Friday. So now coming up on Friday, we'll talk more NFL lockout. It'll probably, hopefully, should be over by then. We'll talk, if it is over, we're going to talk NFL free agents, where I think they're going to go. And so that'll be our opening thing, lockout, free agents. Then we're going to talk Major League Baseball trade deadline. I'm going to tell you where Beltran will be going, where Reyes is going to be going, what the Red Sox are going to do to answer their right field problems, what other division leaders need to go out and get somebody. So we'll talk about all that stuff on Friday. Next final session of the day, iPod time. This is brought to you once again by the ESPN ScoreCenter app. It's a free app at the App Store. Check it out and get it. It's a great app. Follow your favorite teams. We got a lot of afternoon action today. It's a Wednesday. There's always afternoon baseball. All right, first game on here, top of the ninth, Cincinnati over Pittsburgh 3-1. So they got 3-1 there. Top 8 in Baltimore, Red Sox lead 3-0. Jacoby Ellsbury has 2 home runs. Top 2 in Chicago, the Phillies lead 5-0. Howard and Victorino helping out with some first inning RBIs for Vance Worley, the rookie, who was giving up 1 run in his last 5 starts. He's a rookie. He's pitching well. Then we got a 3:45 game, Dodgers at Giants. Kershaw going up against Lincecum, marquee matchup there. Tonight we got Wednesday Night Baseball, of course, Cardinals at Mets on ESPN. Check that out. The Mets reportedly say the Reyes will not be moved during the trade deadline. So check that game out tonight. Of course, Yao Ming announcing his retirement from the NBA, 30 years old. Just really had some tough injuries. Now, one more quick update. We're going to check what the Yankees got going tonight. Yankees at Tampa, they lost last night, 3-2. They're sending CC Sabathia against James Shields. Remember, these two guys matched up, and the Yankees won 1-0 at the stadium. And that was only when James Shield botched pickoff throw to third that Cano scored. So that's a good matchup to watch. Robbie Cano's starting to hit the ball well. Yankees are a game and a half out, of course. So check that one out. We'll talk again on Friday. We'll do NFL lockout. We'll do NFL free agents, trades, Major League Baseball trade deadline. We'll talk division leaders. We'll do it all. We will talk sports, is what I'm saying. We will talk sports. Maybe we'll have some NBA lockout news. That's all I got for you guys today, so I'm out.